Hola clase, this is if you would like to hear the presentation on Nicaragua read out loud today. You can also just look through the Google slides that I've linked to if you would rather go through it at your own pace. But this is if you want to hear it read out loud. Aquí hay Nicaragua. Here's Nicaragua. The way I can tell it on a map, as opposed to the other Central American countries, is to me it kind of looks like a slice of pizza. If that helps you, awesome. If not, don't worry about it. And you can see we've got the colors azul, blanco, and azul. In the middle, it talks about the Republic of Nicaragua, and you've got a little triangle here too with some beautiful nature and a sun. All right, la capital is Managua. Here are some pictures from the capital, Managua. And you've got some more pictures too of the capital being built. Some famous people are Roberto Clemente, and he decided to come and help with rebuilding the capital of Managua after the terremoto or the earthquake of 1972 destroyed the capital and they had to rebuild. He was a famous baseball player. We've got Daniel Ortega Saavedra as the president. The money that is used there is called El Córdoba. Here it is. You can see the country's crest on there as well. In terms of exports, los camarones or shrimp are huge, also las bananas, and el tabaco. El azúcar or sugar is a huge export, along with el oro, gold, and las telas, which are fabrics. There are huge mercados or markets all throughout Nicaragua. This is a beautiful city called Granada. It's also the name of a city in Spain, and you can see that both of them are absolutely beautiful. You can see some mountains, volcanoes in the distance too. Aquí hay la gente. Here are just a few people, pictures of different people from Nicaragua. El baile folclórico, so the different folkloric or traditional dances are shown here. You can see you've got some beautiful bright colors, big headdresses as well. El Palo de Mayo, or May Day, is a huge celebration in Nicaragua. It is celebrated in May, and people love it and spend a lot of time outside celebrating. In terms of different animals, you've got el papagayo, or a parrot, el cerdo, the wild pigs, el armadillo, armadillos, mariposas, butterflies, and monos, monkeys, are all common. There are some wonderful sites. You can check out El Volcán Maderas, or the Maderas volcano, and also the huge Lago de Nicaragua, or the Nicaraguan lake. Hay mucha gente indígena. There are a lot of indigenous people living in Nicaragua. You can see some beautiful coastlines here. Some people call it El Paradiso de Agua, or the Paradise of Water, because of its coastlines. The Sandinistas are a political and military group that have directed a lot of Nicaragua's recent history and have unfortunately caused a lot of violence in the country. They rebelled against the government and worked to liberate against it, but it caused, like I said, a lot of violence in recent years for the country. All right, some more famous Nicaraguan people. We've got Rubén Darío, who is a very famous Nicaraguan poet, and he was considered the voice of the people, la voz de la gente, in the early 1900s. Then we've got Gioconda Belli, who is another famous poet, revolutionary, and writer. We've got Violeta Barrias de Chamorro, and she was the first head of state to be a female in Central America in 1990. And that is it. I hope that you've enjoyed this and that you have a wonderful day. Gracias, chicos.